Hello my lovelies and welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And today's video I'm going to show you how I did this brown nude polygel set with butterfly stickers. So this was a request by Bathsheba. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I haven't, I apologise. But she asked if I could do a video on nude polygel, specifically brown and not beige. So this one is for you, my dear. I am just now showing you what you will need for this set. You will need your javelin spear tool, your top and base coat, your slip solution, your polygels of course, and jewel forms. So there was another request by Cavian. Again, I hope I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, I apologise. But she also requested that we do jewel forms. So I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone and use jewel forms in this set today. So there are two types of jewel forms. You can get curved and straight. So we are going to be using the curved today, but the curved ones are from MAKARTT and then the straight ones here are from Model 1s. I am going to show you how to fit them properly as well. So you want to make sure that they fit from side wall to side wall with a little gap in the centre in between the natural nail and the jewel form, to make sure there's enough room to put your product. You also want to make sure that it fits the cuticle nicely. I'm trying to show you here what I mean by the space in between. I hope that makes sense. So anyway, the difference between the two jewel forms, basically the straight ones, they're great for giving you a very perfect straight nail. I love them. The only thing I don't like about the straight ones, they have like a square cuticle, which is very weird. I don't know many people with square cuticles, but the good thing about the curved ones is they are perfectly rounded and they do fit your natural nail and your cuticle really, really well. So it's completely up to you which ones you use, guys, but I did use the curved ones purely because it was requested. So thank you to you two lovelies. I'm so grateful that you suggested these video ideas, and like I said, guys, in many videos before, if you have any requests, just leave it down below in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do a video if I can. I do have a couple that I am recording and getting out as soon as possible because I have had a few requests already, so just bear with me. So now we are going on to the prep. And basically you want to prep your natural nail before you put any product on. That includes pushing back your cuticles and taking away any of the dead cuticle and dirt and dust and anything on your nail. You can do this very gently, you don't have to do this hard, and also if you have any like hangnails, you can by all means cut them out with a pair of scissors, but be very careful. Don't cut your actual cuticle, like the alive piece. There is actually another name for it and I can't think of the name right now. It starts with an E. If someone knows, let me know down in the comments. I don't think I can even say the word anyway. But yeah, just push back your cuticles, take away any of the dirt and dead skin and stuff like that. And then you want to use the really light side of your file and just file away the shine from your natural nail. This is just taking away the shine. You're not taking any layers off. You are not trying to take the nail down and thinner, because of course if your nail is thinner then you are more prone to lifting and you don't want brittle thin nails. No one wants that, so just be careful, and like I said, just do this very gently, and you just want to make sure that you take away the shine. You can use an electric e-file. I just prefer hand files, mainly because I'm not used to my e-file yet, so I've got a really cheap one and I want to get a better one, so I'm saving up for that at the moment. So it's going to take me a while because they're not cheap. But anyway, going on now, I then use some rubbing alcohol and I wipe away all the dust and dead skin. You can use 100% acetone for this, and these two will also dehydrate your nails as well to help the product to stick better because it takes away all the oils. But you can use dehydrator or primer. I do not use dehydrator and primer in this set purely because I want to pop them off to make more videos for you guys because you've had a lot of requests. So I'm only going to keep them on for a couple of days and then I'm going to be changing them again. So I did use my peel off base coat, and that is why my nail is now shiny again. So now I'm going to go in with the gel base coat that comes with the kit. and you want to put an even layer over your natural nail and then cure for a full 60 seconds. Don't get any of this on your skin. Don't ever get any acrylic, dip, powder, Mortimer, gel products. Don't get any of this on your skin, guys, because it can cause allergic reactions and contact dermatitis, and no one wants that, because then you won't be able to do nails again, and that is a horrible, horrific thought. So I've now cured. I'm now going to go in with the number 333, and I'm going to put this on my pinky nail. The reason I start with my pinky first instead of my thumb, index and so on, I start from pinky, ring finger and go the opposite way, is just because you're gripping things, and these jewel forms are very small, so I always start with my pinky because I can use my index finger and my thumb to grab a hold of things better. So that's why I do those two last. Now you only have to put a little bead into the jewel form. You can squeeze it in using the toothpaste method. I can't speak today. This is what I do. I don't actually ever use the spear end of the brush picker tool. Just, yeah. So you want to make sure that you spread this out evenly, and you want to also make sure that it is thin around the cuticle area and the edges, and then thicker where the apex, like in the middle, will be. Then, of course, once you are finished patting it into place, you just press with a little bit of pressure onto your nail and secure it down. Flip your hand over and you want to clean up underneath, because it will gather, the product will gather under there, because obviously you're pressing down and it's oozing upwards. I always do the underneath first, and then I flip my hand over and I do around the cuticles and the edges. You want to make sure you do this again, because, of course, you want to, like, if you cure it onto your skin, I've already said, and also it's harder to file because it's a jewel form. It's a pain in the ass with, sorry about my language, but it's a pain to have to file it off because it's around the edges and cuticle, if that makes sense. Now, it kept sliding around. That will happen. Don't panic, don't worry. The reason that I haven't sped this bit up is because I just want to show you how gently and slowly and delicately I'm actually like taking away the sides. And if it does slide around a little bit, you just have to push it back a tiny bit more, and if any more is out, just clean it up. And then you stick it in the lamp for, you cure these polygels for 60 seconds. With opaque polygels, I would suggest curing for 60 seconds and then flipping your hand over and curing for 30. But I do this at the very end. I only cure each nail for 30 seconds until I get to my thumb, and then I cure fully once they're all on my nails. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Jewel forms are definitely a nice and easy way for beginners. It can be a little bit stressful and challenging, and you might like think, oh, do you know what, I can't do it. Don't give up though. Keep on trying, guys. Seriously, if I gave up, then I wouldn't be doing what I am now, and I've come so far already. And honestly, you can do it, and just keep trying, and honestly, I promise you, you will get there in the end. It just takes practice. Any skill takes practice, and even I'm still learning and still getting better. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, and everyone started at one point, so just keep on going and keep trying, and don't ever be disheartened, because it's all learning curve, you know? So I'm now going to go on to the next nail, and I do the same thing for each nail. With this one, it was really being a pain. It kept moving, it kept sliding around. I don't know why. It was really strange. So what I ended up doing was, once I cleaned around the cuticle, it actually stuck my hand in the light for 10 seconds and I flash cured. Then I took it out and flipped my hand over, and the polygel underneath was still a bit wet. So I actually managed to pat it away from my skin, and then another 20-second cure, which was great. And I was like, oh, okay, this works. This is actually going to work. But see, because could you see, like, it just kept, yeah, it was driving me dull. But like I said, it's all learning curve, guys. Even I still do this, you know, and I've been doing this now I've been doing my own nails for 6 months. So yeah. So no, you just keep doing the same thing on each nail. I did notice though, when I flipped my hand over and I cured a little bit, there was a bit of wrinkling. but you can take that away with an electric file if you have one. If you don't and you don't want the wrinkling, I would suggest not doing the flash cure and just cleaning up whilst it's all still wet. So now I'm just going in with the next colour, and again I just do this for all of the nails. I am sorry that I am talking a lot in this video, but it's just because I wanted to do a really in-depth video. I'd done like a beginner polygel a couple of months ago, and obviously I've learned a lot more since then, so I just wanted to do like an updated one. So I hope you guys don't mind listening to my voice for longer, because I know you guys do also like to listen to some music. But other than that, I think it's pretty simple, guys, you know. And I have used this polygel kit before, and I will link the video in the cards. The original video, I give my honest opinion, and it was the one that I used in that video was very sticky, but I found the other colours weren't that sticky. They were a little sticky, some of them more than others, but the 336 and 335 or 334, I can't remember what it was, which one, but those ones weren't that sticky, but the 333 was a little bit sticky. So yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. But by all means, you can go check that other video out as well. I do a more in depth of what comes in the kit as well, and I do like a better analysis of my overall thoughts and opinions on the kit, like on its own. So by all means, go check that out. But for now, I'm just going to put some music on whilst the rest of the video is going, and I'll be back in a bit, guys. Enjoy. Well, that wasn't very long, was it? I didn't realise I talked so much. So I've cured now fully the nails, and I am now popping off the jewel forms. When I do pop off the jewel forms, I let the nails cool down a little bit for about a minute or two before I pop them off. And the little plastic like sticking out pieces, they're actually to help pop off the jewel forms. So all you do is just squeeze the tip and then rock it from side to side, and eventually it just slowly, as you can see, the air travels down and it just pops off. This one was a little harder than the rest, but it did come off. But yeah, you just got to give it a bit of a wiggle and a bit more squeezing, and it just, there we go. And then we move on to filing. Because we use jewel forms, I didn't need to do much filing on the top. I did do a bit on one of the cuticles just to tidy it up, and then I filed to give them a shape. I done just like tapered square. I also used some rubbing alcohol to take away all the sticky tacky layer. Do this with any gel products, they do end up with a sticky tacky layer. But yeah, this is the filing. So I am going to put some music on now, and I am going to be quiet so you guys can enjoy this bit, and I will be back in a minute. Bye. I'm back, guys. Hi. So these are the stickers that I used. Unfortunately, I deleted my footage, or I didn't record. I can't find it, so I'm assuming that I didn't record it, but I might have deleted it. I honestly don't know. But the footage of me sticking them on, I've actually not got. So unfortunately, that's not in here. I do apologise, but you will see them now anyway. It's just stickers I got off of AliExpress, which I will link down below. I'll link everything down below, by the way. And after I had finished filing and dusting my hands off and cleaning them with alcohol again, I stuck them on with a pair of tweezers. It's really simple. So now I'm just going in with a top coat, and I top coat all of the nails, and I add some rhinestones to my index finger and ring finger. I had a bit of trouble with with the rhinestones. They were like sticking to my silicone mat. So guys, don't if you're going to put rhinestones down on the table, put it on something that's not silicone, because they stick. But anyway, guys, once I'd done this, I added some cuticle oil. I actually make my own cuticle oil that is Simply Nail Logical's recipe. It is vitamin E oil and jojoba oil mixed together in a pen. And yeah, I use that, and it's really, really good for my nails. And honestly, like, I've seen a difference with this oil, so I'd highly recommend mixing up your own and stuff. And it's really cheap. You just buy the bottles of each online, and then you mix it yourself. But anyway, guys, I am going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you, girls, for giving me the video suggestions. I really, really do appreciate it. And like I said, guys, if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below, and I will get around to doing it, obviously, if I can, like, it's within reason. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it lets me know that you enjoy the video. And I will see you all in the next one, guys. I hope you're all staying safe, keep on smiling, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.